And good morning. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Today, I want to talk about something that we all have, but how we use it, how we act can make a massive difference. And so just stick with me. Like, for instance, are you someone that needs to be right all the time? Or how strongly do you argue when you're talking about something? Do you feel a need to be in control? Do you compare yourself to others? Do you have strong personality traits? And here's a big one. When you're having a conversation with someone and something's off, you're getting some different vibes from the other person. Do you take that personally? Do you think, okay, well, what's wrong with me? What have I done? And this is a huge one for me. So let's talk about that. And there's a reason behind all this. And that's what I want to talk about today. Because it's Monday and it's Personal Development Day. Because we need to have a good mindset in order to do our business well. So that's what I'm talking about today. So welcome. And if you're joining me live, please say hello and tell me where you're coming from. Love to give you a shout out if you're on the replay. And if we haven't met before, my name is Dodd and I'm here to inspire, encourage, train, whatever I can to help you bring your business online using social media. So welcome. So today's topic is all about our ego. And this is a difficult topic, and I kind of debated whether to talk about this today, but I had a conversation and things just didn't seem quite right. And so I started to question myself and say, okay, well, something's wrong with me, and go into this big spiral of, what am I doing wrong? And I shouldn't have done this, or I should have said that, and all this kind of stuff. And it's just like, okay, stop a moment, stay right there, and let's take a good look at this. And it's not about me, it's the other person. So, because it's all about the ego. And, some people have it really big, and, because it's not something we're born with. We're born with self-love, and ego is built, from our environment, from our life, our situations, and all that kind of thing. So our circumstances, so it creates it. And, so it's something that we've developed. So if we've developed it, then we can undevelop it and we can have a look at it. And I have a couple of ways that we can control this. It comes from our beliefs, about ourselves and what we tell ourselves, where are we at? Are we open? Are we respectful? Do we live from a place of love? So the first thing is, a good friend of mine said, it's not about you. So don't take things personally. Oh, good morning, Diane. Yeah, I caught you live. All right, perfect. Wonderful to see you here. Thank you. So don't take things personally. Everybody has their own stuff that's going on in their lives, respect their opinion, don't get angry at them. If it's not about you, then think about, okay, what are they going through? So having, a place of love, feeling love for them and just helping them out in their situation, standing in your own situation, being separate, don't bring that in. Don't bring, their vibes and their energy into your circle, and let it bounce off. I tend to get very sensitive and hurt, if somebody says something to me, but I need to just let it bounce off, and realize that it's not about me, it's stuff that they're going through. So it's my choice, whether to let it in and recognize, okay, well, is that my ego that I just want to be in control? I want, everything to to be the way I want it to be. You know, I want to be verified, you know, by them. And if I'm not getting verified, then, you know, there's something wrong with me. No, they don't have to verify me. I can stand in my own power. So separate all that, you know, and being aware of it is the biggest step. And of course, you know, things like this, you know, aren't going to change overnight. So let me know, have you ever been in that situation, you know, where you had that conversation and it just didn't go the right way, and you just brought it in, and, you know, you thought, okay, well, it's something that you did, but no, turn it around. So let me know if that has happened to you. And so the next step is to forgive them. Forgive that person for whatever it is. You know, your ego wants you to be right, but you don't need to. Forgive and let it go. Just unless, you know, they tell you that there's something that you actually did, then don't assume, don't take it on. You know, it's something is kind of like the same as a weed. You know, if you just let it grow, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and don't water that weed. Just get rid of it and forgive and let it go. Diane says, I sure have. It took me years to figure out that it wasn't about me. Yes, exactly. It's not about you. That's so key, that it's not about you. It's our ego that wants to have that control. Because that's my third tip, is to let go of that certainty, you know, those emotions, that we want to have that control to say, okay, I'm in control of this situation, you know, and everybody loves me, and it's just not going to, you're not always going to get that verification, because it's not about you. People have their own things, and yeah, it's definitely hard, but man, if we can get over that, what freedom there is. Because, you know, so many times I feel hurt, and then I take it on, and it lives with me, you know, all day long, and it changes my day, and it's just like, I don't need that. So, you know, think about, okay, well, why am I hurt? You know, what's like, is there actually like truth in what they say, or truth in this feeling? Like, you know, what are the circumstances? Maybe they're going through something of their own. You know, it's so is it your ego that is talking? So just being aware of that and asking yourself, you know, where is this coming from? Where is this feeling coming from? So that's all I wanted to say today, and I certainly hope that this has helped, because it's a huge difference, and it makes a big difference for me, just being aware of it and just remembering, okay, it's not about me. And it's such a relief. It's hard, it definitely is hard, but it really helps. And so there's a quote by Gandhi that I wanted to end this with, and it's he says, when the ego dies, the soul awakens. So think deep about your own soul and your own power, and just be in your own power and forgive other people for what they do. So I hope this has been helpful, and stay tuned, and I will see you again on Wednesday. Until then, have a wonderful day, whatever part of the day it is for you, and see you then. Bye for now.